Joyce and Greg, I spoke to several neighbors today who said they actually heard a loud crash from their homes from when that suspect drove off of this ferry dock and plunged into the water. There are only around 15 people who live on this island, so this has hit the community hard.
The suspect vehicle had crashed through the gates of the ferry dock.
King 5 was there as rescue divers pulled a man's body from a car in Puget Sound around noon Monday. The sheriff's office said the man drove off the Ketron Island ferry dock after killing his girlfriend Sunday night.
This female was stabbed multiple times by her boyfriend.
The sheriff's office says the 30-year-old suspect called a worker on the ferry dock reportedly admitting to the crime. That employee called 911. Neighbors jumped in hoping to save the 26-year-old woman who had been stabbed at the home. King 5 spoke to those neighbors who didn't want to go on camera. One person said she was pleading for help.
It sounds like some of the neighbors had some medical skills and attempted some life-saving measures.
The sheriff's office said it took them about an hour to get deputies to the island, acknowledging that is, quote, a pretty significant delay. Some residents are upset by response time, saying emergency services should have arrived faster. The sheriff's office said they arrived as quickly as they could with limited transportation options.
When you live on a private island like that with a population of 10 to 15 residents on an island, to man a private deputy out there full time, we can barely hold our minimum staffing for all of Pierce County, let alone an island for residents of 10 to 15 people.
The couple also had a 1-year-old child. When the suspect called the ferry dock, deputies say he was still with the baby. People here on the island told us he dropped the child off with a neighbor.
And we have not just the family and the child recovering from this situation, we have neighbors and the community of Ketron Island that will need to recover from this.
The sheriff's office told me that 1-year-old child is right now in CPS custody as they find a family placement. On Ketron Island, Connor Board, King 5 News.